So yeah, He-Man. Basically, somebody saw the trailer of He-Man, and they broke down what they saw. And although the trailer was not finished, there were some interesting bits there to discuss. So let's see what he says.
Right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe leaked trailer breakdown. That's the thing. That's the thing. This is a few days old. I sat on this. The reason why I sat on this, I think it's like 2 days old now, because I was waiting for them to release the trailer, and it's not materialized. So I thought, well, I've waited long enough. Let's actually just talk about it instead. Because 9 times out of 10, when you get like a leaked trailer breakdown, 9 times out of 10, you then subsequently get the actual trailer, and it just hasn't materialized. So I was waiting, but yeah, it's not here. So we're going to talk about it instead. This is a movie which I know people that know people that have worked on it, and they've said categorically it is incredibly camp, but wait, it's either going to land great or it's going to be horrendous, right? It was one of those things like you'll either love it or you'll hate it. It'll either land and people will think it's one of the best things ever because it's so true to the cartoon, or people will just hate it, reject it, you know. So I don't know. Stuff I've heard about it is a mixed bag, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to watch and see, I guess. But anyway, like I said, this is the leaked trailer breakdown. Talks about Skeletor, Cringer, He-Man, so on and so forth. So let's take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Do turn those bell notifications on. But anyway, it wrapped principal photography earlier this year. It's now in post-production stage. And as they say, it might be another while until the trailer is officially released. A description of an unfinished version of the teaser has been doing the rounds online via hemania.com. So apparently the teaser is going to give us a first look at several key Masters of the Universe characters. And it seems the motion capture actor we saw Nicholas Galitzine and Camila Mendes reacting to in those set photos was playing Cringer, not Beastman. So there was a bunch of there's been loads of set photos for this movie, actually, because they've been filming a lot outside because some of it's set on Earth.
Yeah, that's all dumb.
I hate the fact that some of it is set on Earth.
Yeah, we hate that too.
I hate that, yeah.
But yeah, because there's been so many
leaks,
set photos and things like that, lots of people were like, well, what are they doing there? Is that Beastman? What's going on there? Fair point, to be honest, fair point. So the footage reportedly concludes with Prince Adam raising his power sword and saying, I have the power, transforming into He-Man. So here is the leaked breakdown. It's not really, spoilers, not really spoilers. I guess if you care about any spoilers at all, don't watch this. But I don't think there's any spoilers. So here's the statement from hemania.com. It was an early cut of the trailer with several shots showing green screen still and a bit difficult to see due to the security watermarks. But it was overall good. It was about 75% WIP, work in progress. The cut was quite rough, so it was by no means polished. But the characters I saw all looked good. It opens with Prince Adam talking to a friend on Earth.
Earth.
No.
They're confused because Cringer is there and they discuss the green tiger.
Hey, Thomas.
I don't want to poo-poo this too much, but honestly, why did they decide to set it on Earth? I mean, it's obviously for budget, but it's so annoying.
We're trying not to talk much.
They spent years developing this. Years. Right, Netflix was developing this for years. I think they sunk $50 million into it before they gave up. And yet you still set it on bloody Earth. And what?
Yeah.
From there, it goes to Prince Adam going to his homeworld and learning about his lineage from who I think is the sorceress. But it was kind of hard to see because of the watermarks. Now, that's actually really important to note is that for those that don't know...
Isn't he supposed to be already there on his world and know about his lineage? Not learning about his lineage?
That's the thing that in the original cartoon, he was born on Eternia, his planet. Now his mother, the queen of Eternia, is actually from Earth. She used to be an astronaut. She crash landed on Eternia, and then she fell in love with the king, married, and He-Man, or Prince Adam, was born. He was never on Earth. Never. He's never on Earth. He doesn't know anything about Earth. And maybe his mother told him in the cartoon, they never say that actually. So he was never supposed to be on Earth. This is again like the old Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren, when because of the low budget, everything was set on Earth. But that was 1987 or something like that, and they didn't really have much of a budget for that movie. Actually, it was in development here for many years, and they had some sets, and they decided, okay, just to put it on Earth and to be done with it. Otherwise, we're going to lose some money. At least we can make some money.
Yeah.
And that's why it was on Earth. And as a child, when I watched the old movie, I was so excited. So there is a human movie. And then for 5 minutes, then they were in Eternia, which was kind of like a desert land and something. And then everything was on Earth, and I was kind of disappointed because I hate when they put the heroes not from Earth in situations like that, you know. It's going to be that over again. Why must he be on Earth? Why they must be okay? So he's there, but Cringer, his battle cat, the Green Tiger, is there too. So he sits in a coffee with another guy, and they talk. Why is there a Green Tiger there?
Yeah, really? It's probably normal. We see him every day.
Campy is campy, but so much campy. Yes, the cartoon is campy, but not that much. It didn't have stupid jokes. It was campy because it was a children's show.
I mean, when it's on Eternia, it's fine, but you make it campy because it's on Earth.
Yeah.
Those things on Eternia are normal. If you put them on Earth, it's gonna be fish out of water thing again.
Yeah, and on set photos, I saw this Nicholas Kalitsky guy. What's his name? Who's going to play him? Who got buff, you know? But he walks around with this gigantic pink shirt, and I know that Prince Adam is wearing a pink and white outfit in the cartoon, but that fits in the cartoon, guys. That fits in the cartoon. Just put a black shirt on him or something like that. Not everything has to be like in the cartoon. I hope that everybody else, when he transforms into him and Battle Cat and everyone, I hope that it looks like that. But just the fact that it's going to be set on Earth, that will probably be 1 hour of the movie or something like that. And then he has to learn about his lineage and again have the put him. Let's start. It's 2025. We have the technology. Just make the freaking planet, you know, Eternia. Make it combination of, you know, this is Star Wars meets Conan the Barbarian and stuff like that kind of technology. Just put it there. Make the story. He's born. He finds the sword. The sorceress tells him, "Okay, you found the sword. You're the chosen one." And here we go.
Yeah, you know, here we go.
We never see that in the cartoon. Actually, in the original one, we see that in the version of the remake of 2003, I think, which is actually the best He-Man cartoon for me. Watch it, guys. They show there how he finds the sword and everything else. Just do that. Why must be that on Earth and then to be this fish out of water? How many times we're going to see this? We saw that in Thor.
We saw that in Wonder Woman.
In Wonder Woman too.
I mean, basically we see that every time.
In Sonic 1.
And then we saw that in Wonder Woman 2. Again.
When
we got
again, actually.
Steve, whoever.
Oh, yeah. Steve Trevor. Yeah, yes. Exactly. and it's been done to that. Why do you need to do it like that? When it wasn't initially like that? You know, just set him on his planet. It's not so expensive now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's genius. Okay, let's continue.
Apparently, well, it's not apparently. This is the statement from the sort of plot line of this movie, the log line type thing, is that Prince Adam is like crash lands on planet Earth as a baby or something like that, and he loses his power sword, well, as a child or whatever, and then he's got to like learn who he is, and then he goes back to Eternia or some crap. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's kind of like, it's almost like a cross between Superman and Master of the Universe, but I think it's lame as hell. Anyway, continues further. After that, it bounces around a bit, and you see Prince Adam talking to a few of the people from Eternia. There's a brief glimpse of Skeletor, and who I think was Evil Lyn. The trailer does show Prince Adam raising the sword and yelling, "I have the power," and you see the transformation. A few quick scenes of him fighting as He-Man, then it ends. So the leaker also says that Skeletor resembles his animated series counterpart, and that the movie looks like it's going to be a solid origin story for the muscle-bound hero. Well, I personally bloody hate some of that, but never mind. Some of it I think sounds super lame. So Master of the Universe stars Jared Leto as Skeletor, Idris Elba as Man-at-Arms, with Morena Baccarin as the Sorceress, and James Purefoy and Charlotte Riley as Adam's parents, King Randor and Queen Marlena. Alison Brie will also feature as Skeletor's second-in-command, Evil Lyn. Meanwhile, Sam C. Wilson will play Trapjaw, Kojo,
the wife of Deadpool in the movies.
Okay.
Triclops, John Zhu Zhang, as Ram Man. More recently, we learned that Kristen Wiig will play Roboto, which is I'm not about that.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Okay.
So after numerous false starts, Netflix was all set to develop a feature take on the beloved animated series back in 2022, but then they sold it. They just sold it. Weird. It's super weird. Amazon MGM decided to buy it, basically. Buy the thing that they'd been developing. It's so bizarre. This whole series of events is so bizarre. And so this is the logline. 10-year-old Prince Adam, who crashed to Earth in a spaceship and was separated from his magical power sword, the only link to his home on Eternia, after tracking it down almost 2 decades later, so he's going to be like 30, Prince Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor. But to defeat such a powerful villain, Prince Adam will first need to uncover the mysteries of his past and become He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. I mean, look, whatever. I just hate the fact that some of it's up.
I'm not a fan of this concept. He's not gonna even grow up on Eternia. He's gonna be a human for like 20 years.
Yeah, and then
20 years.
And then we have to spend time on Earth for him learning about the sword and then finding it, like Indiana Jones stuff and things like that. I mean, why just start on the freaking planet and let him find the sword there?
Yeah, they probably didn't think that through. I mean, it's gonna be so much cooler if the first movie is already there and already doing things, and now we have to have the origin movie, which is a lot more boring than the sequel, if there is a sequel, because we spend time on Earth. He has to wank pink shirts like freaking gay, and then
it's a big guy in pink shirt. It doesn't look great.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's a small guy. It just doesn't look. It doesn't look great in the cartoons.
He's gonna look like a freaking Teletubbies like that, man.
And that's why in the reboot cartoon from 2002, as he said, when he's Prince Adam, he doesn't wear the pink thing. It was red. They decided, wait a minute, that's kind of stupid. It's 2002. So yeah, Jesus Christ.
On Earth, and it also looked like a lot of it was set on Earth from what we could see. In terms of like set photos and things like that, you know, like he gets arrested and stopped and blah blah blah. But I hope this is good. I hope it's good. And I will say this: as much as I've poo-pooed it, I think the market is just right for this to potentially be a banger in terms of box office success, because people are so sick of being lectured, they just want pure escapism. And if they land this tone-wise, I think people will want this escapism. Not that I particularly think this is going to be, you know, wicked and great, but I think the timing is right. I think the attitudes of people are right for it, because we've been inundated with drab shit. So I think people will actually respond quite well to this if they've nailed it. Leave your thoughts. What do you think about the trailer?
Okay.
Oh boy, yeah, I'm much happier from what I heard about Voltron than this actually. And a couple of months ago, from other videos, I heard kind of the same things for a leak plot of the movie. So now we have in this, so things kind of get connected to one another. So maybe that will be exactly what we're going to see. Now, it's not a bad thing if the movie is camp, because as I said, the original cartoon is pretty campy. It's still okay. The thing is that they're doing a stupid thing by putting him on Earth again and losing time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what we're going to see him use the sword in the last 20 minutes, like in the Power Rangers movie when they transformed into Power Rangers and got the robot in the last 20 minutes, and they said what?
Yeah.
and then nothing, and then it's packed full of all the other characters like Ramman, Man-at-Arms. So we're going to see them just at some point when he gets to the planet. Also, Idris Elba plays Man-at-Arms, who is actually white in the. But
that's always what happens.
At least he's a great actor. Morena
Yeah.
Baccarin as the sorceress, I can see that she's also good and stuff like that. The girl who plays Tiwa is not a redhead.
Here is me.
She's actually Latino, I think. Jesus Christ.
I'm here.
Yeah. They forgot to call you
I
again.
can feel in
They forgot to call you
the
again.
role of Tila.
So, Jesus Christ.
I have the muscles.
Otherwise, actually. Otherwise, the guy who plays, He-Man, okay, looks okay. They said they showed those photos also with the sword and things like that. Good. Jared Leto as Skeletor, I have no idea how this is going to look like.
He's Jared Leto.
But
He
he's
can play
Jared
a lot of
Leto,
things.
yes. If he doesn't do the voice of Skeletor, I totally...
You hit yourself with my corgi.
Exactly.
Corgi notebook.
With my nunchucks that is over here. He has to do the voice. Ah, finally, He-Man. Now I get your sword. No. So that's, Skeletor for you.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we'll be watching. Are we going to watch this in cinema? Who knows?
We'll see when it comes.
Let's see the trailer.
Okay, guys. So hello to Joey and Thomas, and of course Lavistro came. My favorite Batman movie, says Thomas, is The Dark Knight Rises. Okay.
All right.
All right. Mr.
We're not going to
Mizu-
say anything. Though.
We're not gonna say anything. Mr. Mizu says, so if they're starting to change things massively, it's a big fat pass. Oh boy, that's...
Yeah.
I think that the movie is not gonna be bad, but the fact that they started like that on Earth, it's just so lame, and it has been done so many times that it's so tiresome.
Yeah,
We already watched
totally.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
We already seen,
All the movies we said
second
before that,
movie,
yeah.
especially
Yeah.
with his father and all those things and Earth and blah. We don't need to connect to characters if they start from Earth. I know that they're
And-
doing that,
Yeah.
so they can say, we want to make relatable characters, so we're going to put them on Earth so you can relate. What are you talking about?
What are we
We
talking
can
about,
relate
yeah.
to freaking aliens in Star Wars. We don't
Exactly.
care. Star
Exactly.
Wars is nowhere to be found on Earth. Earth does not
There is
exist
no
in
word
Star
in Star
Wars.
Wars. Yeah.
But nevertheless, Star Wars, for many people, is the most compelling sci-fi franchise ever made. Compelling to watch, they connect to the first 3 movies, all those things. There's no word, there's no connection to humanity as we know it. They're just humans from all kinds of planets, like Warhammer 40k as well. I mean, we have Terra, and Terra is Earth, but who cares? It's called Terra, and it's 40,000 years in the future. It's absolutely unrecognizable to us. Who cares? We
Yeah.
want compelling characters, even if they're human, alien, like He-Man is basically, mixed between alien and a human. Who
Yeah,
cares?
Exactly. I mean, imagine if they decide of some of the shows or the movies for Warhammer, if they said, and now our show will be about a lonely Astarte who somehow through the warp, he teleported himself on Earth in 2025. Wouldn't that be interesting? Can I say, hell no. Hell to the no.
Hell to the
Hell
no.
to the no. The character doesn't start from Earth. We don't need to see. Show me in a glimpse, for example.
Show me the money.
Show me how his mother was flying, with the other astronauts. She crash lands on Eternia, then she marries, and here we go. Him, and I was
Yes.
going to say Conan. It's the same. So, Conan, the barbarian, and Yasto likes my Skeletor. And
Yes, escapism, yes, though. Thank you.
Exactly. I mean, just show you said about Guardians of the Galaxy. So we've seen space.
Yeah,
We've seen that you can do different planets. Freaking Green Lantern, they also did Oa, the planet of the Green Lanterns. Why does this movie fail, the Green Lantern? Because they didn't put him on Oa for the whole freaking movie where he has to be to learn what is to be the Green Lantern. They put him there for 20 minutes and then everything else was again on Earth.
Yeah,
that should have
again.
been the second movie when he learns and they tell him, this is your sector there to protect now.
Oh, great. No, they do not follow protocol.
No.
For the imperium must not fail. Imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might. Their purpose burning crystal bright. To lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.